So, yeah. So that's always that's my favorite picture, okay, of what embodied what I truly was trying to do was to try to make a difference in the lives of others and to feed this child. And when I walked across that field, you got to understand, she stood out there by herself. Was she maybe 4 years old? And she's standing there barefooted. And you go forward and through a field that is full of potential mines. And we were doing this mission where we were a peace mission, you know what I mean, to try to win the hearts and the minds. Our chaplain was with us. And I took these cookies and I walked across this field, to this little girl. And this is after the Easter uprising. Okay. So understand that all this transformation had went on. I used to look at these kids a different way, but I always looked at them and said, imagine if that was my child. How would I want somebody to treat my child? And when I walked forward and I saw those little hands and her eyes look up at me, it was very emotional, okay? And the person that snapped this picture changed their whole vision of me. When I came back to the Humvee after it was over, he looked at me and says, you know, you portray this image of a rough and rugged person, but you truly love humanity and people. I said, I do. I said, it stings me deeply every time I have to fire my weapon. But I do it because if I don't, then other people will die. It's not because you like it. It's not because you love it. It's because you're doing what you know is right. Just like walking across that field and seeing that trembling little hand, you know, and I touched that little hand. And, you know, in my heart, I pray, God, I pray that that girl remembers that day. The day that this man that she's probably been told is a monster. Because I'm sure that that's what people talked about, especially the bad people that were in that village. Don't go around the Americans. They'll murder you. They'll kill you. They'll rape you. They'll do all these things. But she'll remember, no, this one man walked across the field away from everybody else to feed me. And to have that one moment in time where you had a gentle part in such a chaotic, horrific time. I pray that she remembers that day. And I pray that she shares that message. And if I could ever find her, I would give her this picture and explain to her exactly how this day impacted me like every day there. The good, the bad. See, we can choose to be good or bad. We can't always choose our obligations or our situations, but you can choose on how you react and whether or not you're going to do good or you're going to do bad. I would hope that every American would look at that picture and realize that there are little kids like that are caught in the middle of war zones all around this world. And we've got a president right now that's trying to stop the most horrific war in Europe since World War II between Ukraine and Russia. He's trying to stop the war in Gaza. by negotiating peace deals to stop little kids like this from not being able to enjoy the one thing that we all got to enjoy when we grew up was a level of peace. We could go to school, Greg. We could enjoy a sense of peace, right? You didn't have to worry about a mortar falling on top of your house. People blame this or blame that. It's not the Israelis' fault. It's not the children of Gaza. It's not the children of Iraq or wherever they're at. It's Hamas. It's Al Qaeda. It's the radical terrorist that will not stop. What happened in Ukraine? The Russians invaded, the Ukrainians encouraged, whatever you want to say. But ultimately, it's the people in leadership positions that choose to defy God's will and purpose. It's the people in positions of leadership and authority who have forgotten about God's love. Say what you will about Donald J. Trump. He has not forgotten God's love. And the experience that happened in Pennsylvania, it changed him. And he says it every time: I want to stop the war in Ukraine because over 2,000 young men and women are dying every week. 2,000 Russians, Ukrainians, and in Gaza, people are dying. But yet you still have people in this country that wave the Palestinian flag and that protest and say, stop it, stop it. What they should be saying is, stop Hamas. Do your part to get those kids out of there. But they either have to have the transformation like the two guys, the two terrorists, or they have to be crushed. The Hamas, the terrorist, because they are the ones standing in the pathway of peace, not the kids. And we should do everything we can to protect them. And I believe that our president is trying to do that. I do.